Hey, it's D. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be me taking you guys along with me on my hair transformation. So I'm going to convince Candice to help me record the process in which it takes to do my hair, because it does take a long time and my hair is long, and you get to see the newest color that I'm going to do to my natural hair. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. This is the day of. So I'm waiting for Candice currently so we can start the process. I just wanted to pop in so you can see the before. I clearly the cut and I'm excited. So right now I'm in Queens, ready to get this going. Do not recommend traveling Queens in like 95-degree weather. I normally go to Queens to meet her to do like this extensive process, and yeah, my hair was in braids, as you've seen like the pictures in my last video. Like I had some pictures of me in my wig, like I was playing around with it. My hair was in braids, but that was just for the photo shoot until I did for today, and I'm sweating. I recommend wearing clothes you don't care about when you get your hair done. When you get your hair colored rather, because it's a very messy process. I'm currently wearing like slides and a black t-shirt and sweatpants. Again, not recommended in 95-degree weather, but I'd rather mess up my black clothes because it's easier to take out than a lighter color clothes for comfort. So you got the slides. We got my toes done yesterday. I got snacks, water, stay hydrated, all those good things to have when you're getting your hair done or being somewhere for a certain amount of time. And yeah, I'm excited and I can't wait for you guys to meet her. So you'll see her soon, and later. Bye. Say hi to my YouTube, Candice.
Oh my god, okay.
I was like, oh yeah.
Shit, hold on.
Was it?
No, not this.
The Vaseline on your hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it there. What are we doing today, Candice?
I don't even know what to consider this. I would say it's a double process, but it might not be because we already did it. Where are we coloring your hair? We're removing the
teal,
the green.
Well, it's now green. Yeah.
And we are. Hold on. We're removing the green, lightening up your roots, and hold on,
Okay.
and going purple, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Tell them a little bit about yourself. Well, she's gonna record me too, like obviously.
what? Why do I have to tell them about myself?
Because I always talk about you, so this is like them actually
Alright,
on
so
this side, on my side. They don't know who you are.
I'm a New York City licensed hairstylist and wig designer. I make wigs. I'm dead. I specialize in creative color, natural hair, such as like silk press and all of the things of that nature, and creating wigs from scratch.
Yes, we love things from scratch. We love black-owned businesses, and we love black women.
Now that I'm being incorporated, it's weird now.
Really?
Because it used to be the other way around.
Yes.
But yeah, no, that's what we're doing. We're removing this color and lightening up
My hair.
your roots.
You see, we got the snacks, we got the water. It's hot in here. We got the AC next to us.
Yes.
It's trials. So you're gonna see like a little snippets of my process because we only have 5 hours to get this done. So see you later. Bye. regular things of Candice cursing. I curse too.
Okay, all right, no problem. I'll definitely consider it. All right, love you.
So, me and Candice were talking about, if you can hear me, I'm sorry guys, you can't. We were talking about her time in school, and she actually works for a salon. Also plugging the Adorn NYC Black Girl Salon. We love them. We love them. I always go there. Even when I don't gotta do my hair, I have raised my hand, I was in there. So you can just go there and chill for the vibes, honestly. But we were talking about an important topic, especially in the Black community at the time when she had graduated from cosmetology school. The market was in white women and their blonde hair.
Specifically in New York.
And specifically in New York, yes, because we're based in New York, of course. So as she's doing the process in my hair right now, well, she's removing the color, the blue in my hair. I mean, the green. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, she's removing color out of the bottom part of my hair before we go into the whole process of doing my hair, like we mentioned earlier. And she was referring to the shop owner, how she wants to see how she does, how the shop owner wants to see how Candice does her process, because Black women and dyeing their hair is like I would say a relatively newer concept. And more women in the last, I would say 5-10 years are interested in coloring their natural hair, because before we were told we can't. And that's because, for one, we didn't have the education, and two, there wasn't really a high number of us doing hair unless they were doing it themselves and of course ruining their hair, and then they would go back to the natural state, which is basically like my roots from beyond. Or we would just get wigs or weaves and when that became available. So you can tell them a little bit about your process and why you became interested in color when you went to school, if you want to share. She was like, oh my god.
I don't know why. I was just interested in it. I did my own hair, and I wanted the license for credibility, because at the time I was just only doing weaves, and I just thought I was going to be a weave person. I used to do sewing. That was what I mostly did, and I was like, oh, I don't really need my license because I'm just going to do sewing forever. But when I got there, I realized that I wanted to do color, and the teacher that I had was really good at explaining, really good at supporting, and he made it easy for me to want to do something, want to do things in color, and I wanted to make more money. So extensions and color are, I feel, the top money makers when it comes to services.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to be at the top wherever I needed to be. So I stopped wanting to do weaves and I got into wigs when I was in there. And that's when I first had my first colored wig, and it was teal. And yeah, that's what I did. And then from there, when I left school, I was gonna just do color and wigs. But wigs didn't come, the desire for wigs didn't come until way after
When would
I
you say
graduated.
when would you say that you really started getting into wigs?
When I know that they started to look right on me.
I'm crying.
No, because the first ones I did, and I was sewing them with my hands, so it wasn't like how I'm doing it now. It was totally different, and wigs wasn't popular at that time either. That's another thing. Everybody was not a wig maker at that time, so there was no inspiration to do what I'm doing now.
Or the demand.
You had to make up shit out of your head, and there was no demand, especially in New York at that time. So in New York, it's like you was getting a weave or you getting braids. It wasn't nothing else that people were really doing at that time. And New York is not big for hair.
Yeah, it's more
New York
so
is not big for hair. That's in other places, more so in the South.
like Texas. Well, you got like
They're
Houston.
not big. No, they're not big on hair.
Oh, not Houston.
No, I'm talking about here.
Oh, here. Oh,
Not in here. Now, you find people like, why you think it's so hard to find somebody to do hair here? Now it's a little bit easier, but before, New York is not known for hair. Like, I'm going to go to New York to get my hair done. No.
No.
It was never known for that. So that was also a thing. When I started doing wigs, nobody was doing it. Nobody was doing it like that. So it was hard to promote, and it was hard to convince people to wear a wig at that time.
Yeah. And definitely that.
It wasn't, and Instagram was on, but it wasn't
as
like how it is now.
Yeah. By the way, I hate the new Instagram update. It's weird as hell. I'm sorry, my curse, but I missed the original way that she was talking about. Like when I was in high school, I'm a youngin, as y'all know. So when I was in high school, like late middle school, high school, that's when Instagram was first starting. So of course that's the time frame she was referring to. So I want to say 2010, 2011, 2012 is when Instagram was just like, you know, the original layout where you can just post whatever you wanted and it didn't really matter. Not saying that where it is now is not beneficial to business owners and all those things, but it's just because it's oversaturated to cater to businesses. And sometimes you don't really, like, even business owners, is kind of not easy to navigate at the same time, but neither here nor there. It isn't as easy to market as it is now. You see, like, me trying different colors, it's because of her. It's not because of me. I was a real scaredy cat. And we were even talking about this today, that a lot of people give people that do things like this their flowers because it's, I would say, a taboo, but not really taboo. Because you know that women, I even spoke about on her Instagram, if you find it, happen to look at her Instagram, which is live.life.here, you'll see it. I'm always promoting her, you'll see me promote her at the wazoo, okay? But I'll link it in the description box. You'll see me briefly touching on this, like women that don't necessarily look like me or of dark skin tone. I've been told I look light skinned, which is not, nothing against light skinned women, but I'm not, I'm more on the brown side. Anyway, that's not the point. But you know that certain women in a certain skin tone, they would associate colors like this to look better on them. But the main reason why Candice is so good at what she does, she tries to find the right shade to match women that had those concerns. And that's why you should not be scared to try color. I know it's a different environment or a different like experience you would never thought to experience, but when you have somebody as experienced as Candice or anybody else you would find in your city if you're not from here, you should really look and do your research on it, because you shouldn't let your skin tone stop you from trying something new. You should not be scared.
That's a tagline.
Yeah, like you should not let your skin tone stop you. Like you can do whatever you want. You just have to do within reason. That's with anything. Don't be scared to do something, you know? It's nothing wrong with asking questions, because I always get stopped in the street. Like for example, today on my way to her, I got stopped because this young man wanted the color like mine, even though mine is like, obviously you've seen it, it's like really light and it needs to be refreshed if I want to refresh it. He was like, oh, did you get it professionally done? Or I want to grow my hair, I want my hair color like yours. I'm like, I got it professionally done. I'm not saying just because she's here, I always will say it to people, do not do it yourself. Do not do this yourself, I promise you. If you want to see how scary it looks when you do it yourself, go on YouTube, because I see some scary stuff when you do it yourself. Granted, I used to do box styles, but I would never do box style myself like this. It would be like darker colored things. I would not recommend to do this at home. Find somebody professional to do this to you. And that's another thing we were talking about. I think earlier we were talking about, sorry, the car, if you heard it, I don't know. But that's another thing we were talking about earlier. Like a lot of people just don't get their flowers for being different as well. So welcome to my TED Talk right now. It's important to have like variety. You don't always have to feel like you have to be in the same lane as everybody else, because they oh yay, that's good. So for example, like me, I would consider myself a creative, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this, because I'm like the shyest person you ever meet. Even though some people may disagree with you, because I'm very like, if it's one-on-one, I'm very like silly and you get to know you. But if I am in a crowd of people, I'll be quiet off to the side. I believe that everybody's meant to do something and just do something within your field, do things that make you happy. For me, right now, my inner child is happy because I get to do things I never thought I would do. So, with that being said, I just wanted to pop in because I felt like me and her were having a good conversation about it, and it's good for those out there for you to know. And if you are looking to cosmetology school, you happen to come across my TED Talk, that you should know that it's to keep going and that it's okay. She found her niche by doing it, and you can find your niche, because not everybody is actually out here and they're doing things that they say they're going to do, in the sense that people can say or self-proclaim things but doesn't mean they're good at it. So for me, when I want to talk about hair and talk about things that I know about hair, I wanted to go to cosmetology school because I want to feel credible. Because I don't know everything. I could probably ask her. I'll ask her whatever she tells me. I'll tell you.
I need to go to cosmetology school.
I wanted to. Not that should be the only reason.
If you do it because you want to have some type of career that. But don't go there because you want to learn. No.
I like learning.
All of the information that we learn, you can learn on the internet for free.
Well,
You just gotta kind of decipher. Yeah. And a lot of the stuff that they tell you is outdated as well. So it's like,
how outdated?
Like, it's outdated. Like even the styles that they have you doing. Like, why are we doing like learning how to make curls with clips? Like, it's old school teachings. But you have to know these things because it's the foundation. Mm-hmm. But it's like old school shit.
So that
I'm not gonna say don't go, but don't go if you just want to know certain things. You're gonna spend money to know those things.
That apply it.
Go if you want a career out of it.
Yeah.
And your knowledge is dependent upon that career. Or the career is dependent upon that knowledge.
And it's practice also, because it's a lot of practice. I'm sure that whoever. Oh well, if you want to do a mini story time, do you remember your first time when you colored a black girl's hair? She was like,
I don't remember.
Because she told me, like, from my time knowing her, because I've only known her for 2 years, so just so you guys know. So
2 years?
Yes, it's been 2 years. I met you in 2020.
Yeah, I thought it was longer than that.
It feels longer than that, yeah, but I met her ironically in January 2020. So if you want to,
I thought it was before that.
No, I was following you before that, yes, but no, you didn't talk to me until January 2020.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. I was being a creep. I was always on her Instagram because I found her because of another YouTuber. I think I mentioned this in my last video that I had followed her originally because of another YouTuber, and I love the blonde hair she did on her. I would be too dark for her. Because now she knows me in person. Like, I'd be too dark for it. But I've tried other blondes, of course. I mean, you've probably seen by now. What was I gonna say? Not the point. But it's stuff like that will make it things like you want to try these things. I'm just like someone that likes to know things. I want to feel like incredible, and that's another thing that why I was like, if I want to talk about it.
But that's
it's not. I want to be like, okay, you take me serious because I have a license in this, and I also will.
But it's like, what else are you gonna do once you obtain that license? You gotta pay that loan back because you wanted to know something. No.
I gotta pay this loan back. The loan.
Yeah,
back
but you want to make
no. I ain't got time. I have to pay the loan back for going to college, and I didn't want to go to college originally.
Yeah,
so
but you had a goal, and that goal was supposedly meant to pay you in the end.
Did I?
So this is not something that you just wake up and say, "Oh, I'm just gonna go to school for this, and that's it, and then I'm just use the information." No, just like if you wanted to be a hairstylist, if you wanted to do nails. Yeah, that's fine. There's a purpose, but it's of no purpose just to learn.
If you want
not saying don't learn the knowledge, but you paying that much money to learn that?
Yeah, because it's more money. So I feel like for cosmetology school, then no, not necessarily. If you went to CUNY, it's like about the same, but you're going for like it would be worth 2 semesters technically to go to cosmetology school, depending on which one you go to. In New York, I would say our average tuition is like
this is cheaper than.
Oh, okay.
So it's cheaper than going to college.
I said 2 semesters worth, not the whole time. The 4 years.
No, I'm saying if you going for that, is more. This is always going to be more. This is always going to beauty school is always going to be less money than going to college, even if it's an associate's or a bachelor. It's always less. Trade schools are always less money.
Yeah, that's the point, because you don't want it's supposed to be the turnaround, I guess, right? It's the same concept.
No, it's more like, see, I don't know, I can't get into that, but it's not the same thing. If you want to pick up a trade, if you want to be a mechanic, if you want to be a hairstylist, if you want to be an interior designer, well, they do have college courses for that, which I feel is stupid. But
it's to each their own.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, they have interior designer courses.
But maybe they just need that extra, like, to go in depth, because some things don't. Not everybody.
There's no reason to go to school for that. Not go to school, but you don't need to go to college for that. You do not need to go to college for that.
I didn't even know that was a trade.
Mm-hmm.
You learn something new every day. I didn't know that was a trade.
I know somebody who has a degree in that.
So what if you want to be a wedding planner? How do you go about that? Is that a trade?
It is a trade.
Oh,
but I don't think that it's popular to have, like, they have a school. There's a specific school for it. You have to Google that, but you start by being an event planner first.
Okay.
Then you start to niche down, because a wedding planner is a niche.
Yeah.
And
but you make when you start out, you just like one broad
start
topic.
Sourcing out information for an event planner first, and then you take that down and kind of do that.
Okay. Learn something new today.
At the end of the day, it's an event, and it's an event that needs to be planned and
paid for.
Yeah.
You learn new things every day. I didn't know what it really was. I
used to want to be a wedding planner.
I did too, but I wanted to because of the movie. If you guys know the movie, it was a little childish dream, but yeah.
I'm glad I didn't do it, and I wanted to be interior designer.
I thought about it too, because I was like, okay, I feel like I like building things. I like getting my hands into things and like designing things. I wanted to be a fashion designer when I was a little girl. Who knows? Maybe you'll see my headline for me in the next 10 years. I don't know. Manifesting it. Because I'm really good at drawing. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. But anyway, those things are, you would never thought it would be like considered a trade. Unless you guys would know. I didn't know that. I learned something new today.
I mean, it's just an avenue of self-employment. That's really just what it is. An avenue of a way to
Entrepreneurship.
Start your own business. Unless you're gonna work for a company. That's it.
I feel like even with that, you can work for somebody.
Yeah, you can.
But yes. We finally cooled down somewhat. I don't know. And I want to say maybe 30 minutes in. I don't know what time it is, but yes, it's still light outside. So we're trying to stay hydrated.
Now that I think about it, this is gonna be a lot of work. It's okay. I'm just thinking about the steps.
The steps that you have to take.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, of course it's gonna be multi-step, but yeah.
It's lightning though. It's getting lighter. I'm just trying to hurry up so. Because in my head, I be thinking I'm gonna do the whole head, but I can't do the whole head. I have to break it into sections and do the back part first, and then rinse that out.
And then do the top.
Yeah.
I think that's what you did the last time.
I don't feel comfortable doing it because the back is hard to lift. So that's why you start it first. It takes longer.
Fun fact, it's because the back of your head gets less light than the front of your head. If you guys wanted to know. Yeah, she told me that the last time I was with her, so I was saying it. I have too much hair for you to even do it in one sitting anyway, so.
No, it's not that. It's just gonna come out uneven, and I don't want to have this be on your hair longer than it's supposed to. Cause this is getting lighter.
Thank God it's cooler in here.
Cause I don't need to. It doesn't need to be lifted lightly to perfection. It just needs to be light enough that when I put the color on, that it's not gonna show through or peek through or
show where my hair
affect the color. I'd rather it be like a pale green. That'll be fine. Like hitting yellow, because this is going to turn yellow. It's close to yellow, like a limey color. So I don't want it to get super light. So
lime green,
because it's more damaging. I wouldn't lighten you up so much more just to put a darker color on you.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I'll come back when she does the top of my hair so you guys can see like the other side of the process, because it's gonna take a while. Yeah. Bye. Okay, so we're back and quickly using chaos right now. So you see it's dark behind us right now. We've been at this for a minute. We got the color out majority. You see some of it's green, and we're about to rinse out my roots because I didn't want to record the other part. She did, just to let you guys know, she did remove the color first. A lot of it was the ends, of course, and then went back in to do the roots. Sorry, my voice is messed up because she was making me laugh beforehand. So
it's gonna come out now.
So we're about to wash this out. Oh. And proceed with the color. I don't know if you care about me recording me washing my hair. Okay. So
I'm only rinsing it out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I mean,
shampoo it over. Come on.
Or matter of fact, just to make life easier, I'm gonna just record when she do the hair washing process. So. And we're back. I'm blonde. Now. There goes Candice. We're still at this. You can't tell, but it's dark outside. So, right now, what she's doing is clarifying my scalp. My scalp was burning. This is not our word to the wise. If you made it this far, turn back. Turn back. Do not do this. This is also why I said don't do this at home. And she does 3. Well, she told me today. I don't remember. Obviously, I just let her do this, and this is my first time recording it. So she does 3 shampoos. Because I have seborrheic dermatitis. Basically, it's a type of psoriasis on the scalp, but I experience it in different parts of my face and body. She is going to use something that will treat my hair, as well as she's cleaning my hair right now, then use some other shampoo. I don't remember what it's for. You can talk about that. And
dandruff shampoo.
No, you said you shampoo my hair like 3 times. So
so this is the first shampoo. This is for me to remove the lightener and everything from your scalp, and then I'm gonna do the Olaplex treatment.
Yeah.
And
girl, boo.
and then I'm gonna do the dandruff one, the Olaplex shampoo, and then I'm gonna apply your color, and then I'll do the conditioner last when I'm rinsing out the color.
So just to let you know, obviously you can't see it right now, but my hair is 2 different blondes because I was originally blonde for like a year at my ends. And then I had new growth, as you've seen, about 2 to 4 inches of new growth.
It wasn't 2, it was 4.
Oh, it's all over my head though. That's why I was like 2 to 4.
Yeah, it was long. Nah, it was a lot.
See,
it was a lot.
And that's 6 months of
this is
new
concentrated shit.
Growth. It is.
Yeah, I didn't need to use a lot.
So it was like about 6 months of new growth. No, over 6 months. I'm lying, because I had bleached my hair for the teal hair, in October 2021, and it is currently
But you also,
July.
you know, gotta remember that when we did the tail, we didn't do your roots light.
Oh yeah, we didn't
left
do
it
that.
dark. Now that I'm thinking about it,
It was
we
darker.
left it dark.
It was darker originally. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
We bleached my roots as well, girl.
But I applied a darker blue.
It was a darker blue, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to. There was a mishap with that as well. So I
That
don't.
better not happen now.
I hope not.
You're not washing your hair, y'all. So.
Yeah. There was a whole little mishap within itself. So what had happened was, since we're here while she's doing this, I was a darker blue before the blue that everybody loved. Of darker, it was like a navy-ish blue on my roots, and then like a lighter blue towards the ends of my hair originally. But what happened was, the first time I went to go wash it myself, I think I did what she recommended. She had told me to. I'm lying. I did that after. So the first time I washed my hair in the shower, and it just bled in the shower. So I was panicking. I'm like, okay, all this thing that she just did is just gone now, pretty much. I don't think, if I can find the picture, it's embarrassing, but if I find the picture, I'll insert it. So it's a learning experience for everybody, okay? So I was panicking, and then we had to revamp the color essentially. And well, not revamp the color, that would imply that I kept the same color, and then we tried a different colors because we found out that a particular brand didn't work with my hair. So after that, when I would wash my hair, I used the sink, which I will also recommend to you guys if you don't go to get your hair washed at a salon. If you wash it, if you have colored hair, so you don't have like stain your tub or anything like that, just in case. Especially if you don't know how to clean it out properly or take the color out properly. Mine eventually faded out, so it was nothing really to worry about. Yeah. So now we're here. I said now we're here. And this happened because I wasn't the actual teal. It was like a nice teal versus like the original one. It was like, I feel like more denimish color, like dark navy. Yeah, my original, the original one. Yeah. So that happened in October, and it's now July, so that's now like about 8 months. No, not like 9-ish months of new growth. So it's like 4 inches. And I also take the hair vitamins that I mentioned in my hair washing video, the multivitamins, and I just remember that I also use the Main Choice hair oil as gentle on your scalp. I don't use wild hair growth oil because I feel like the peppermint is too strong for my scalp. My scalp is already sensitive to this word dermatitis, so gentle oils work best for me. Or you can use rosemary oil. That was recently recommended to me when you have like dandruff and stuff too. Like it's not so harsh on your scalp as well. So yeah. So now she's washing it out. You can see that my hair's kind of like platinum.
It's definitely not platinum.
I'm joking. It's
yellow.
It's yellow, yeah. It's giving yellow. It's highlighting the redness of my skin. Do you see those? Yeah. My scalp is burning, y'all. Don't do this at home. Or don't do it at all, actually. I don't know why I'm doing this, to be honest. I clearly like this.
I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah. You see a different angles. No, you can't really. This is a better angle. See the different tones of yellow. So be back. I'll let her finish, and you'll see her apply the color, of course, before we do the rinse out. I don't know if I'll record the rinse out. I don't yet, because I'm really tired. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hi. Hey guys. As you see, it is dark right now. Currently, it is 10 p.m. What time is it? It's 11 actually. Sorry, my bad. 11:15. we're still here. Still rocking it through. I have work tomorrow, so that's great. She doesn't though. But yeah.
Never again. Not on a day.
No, I mean obviously no, that's a bad decision. Never again for me. But in the past I haven't had this issue. I normally had it the day I have the day off the day after, essentially. So I would get to sleep in. Not in this case. But here, this is where we at. It's gonna be sitting for, I would say, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, sitting here for 45 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse out, and then she's going to do two strand twists in my hair, and then I'll wait for it to dry, and then we get to roll up out of here. Hopefully I get sleep. Right, hopefully by 2 o'clock, because at this point, oh my god. But yeah, this is where we at. We'll see how it turns out since my hair was different tones, but it should be fine. But it was just to show you, just in case you're not used to seeing it, if you haven't watched hair videos before, since my hair was already like dyed at the ends, of course, from the previous color, and then I had new growth, and it was different tones of yellow in my hair, and then the green. So we're gonna see the end result. Get excited. I would be more excited, but at this point I'm very tired because I had to help my sister unpack her in her new apartment last night. So yes, I'm very tired, and I had to prepare for this as well. So we'll see if I have the energy by the end of next week. We'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, we're still here. It's 1 in the morning. I have bangs. Yay. I'm tired. Candice is tired too. She had coffee though. I had nothing.
That coffee been left.
Yeah, coffee been left?
I said it been left. That's not
Oh,
still at me.
Right now is the wrap up, the actual wrap up. We had the fake wrap up, and now we have the actual wrap up. So we have the fake wrap up for us is that we like, oh, we almost done, and then this is the actual we almost done.
Yeah.
Pretty much. The fake we almost done is like when it's like 8-9 o'clock, and the actual almost done is like 1 in the morning, guys. Pretty much. It's not a regular thing. This just happens when I always color my hair. I'm going to post a reel, or if by the time you see this video, the reel should be up of, you see somewhat of my hair being a little bit longer. I had to take out a lot of hair because Miss Ma'am doesn't go to do moisture treatment as often as she should. Even though I will say I stay up with my trims. Candice. I do stay up with trims. But this shall be the last color for now to fulfill my inner child. Because I wanted to be purple since, I wanted to dye my hair purple since I was in high school, since I was 14. So full circle, 10 years ago. And yeah, so right now my hair was by armpit length, or a little bit longer than armpit length, and now it's like a little short, like about collarbone length, or towards the front. I'm not sure about the back.
I mean, it's longer than that. It's just that your hair is not
straight. Yeah, that's true.
Pressed.
My hair is blow dried, so we're gonna do the Bantu knot.
Bantu knot?
Bantu knot. Yeah, because we was looking at the Bantu knot. Well, I was looking at the Bantu knot and I got confused. The 2-strand twist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. There we go. And you may be wondering, why do I have bangs? It's because I wanted bangs, even though I'm not wearing a straight. Because it's too hot actually to wear a straight.
Oh, shit.
But I can still wear bangs curly for the most part. So yes, Candice's hands is purple as well.
Not really.
back. This is like a week or so later from yeah, it has been a week. So it's like a week and a couple days after I did my hair or colored it, and I've been fighting with my hair since then because my hair's in a twist out. I don't normally do my hair in twist outs. I do my hair in braid outs, so I'm not like used to this. And I'm not used to it being so tight, because when I do the braid outs, I don't do, even though I kind of sort of do them in smaller sections, I do large braid outs, and then it's easier to stretch them out than this. So my hair looks so much shorter, like, but you can see obviously it's been hot, so your girl, my hair's not laid. I did this for this video because my hair's been in this ugly ass bun. So because with my hair, since it's so soft, she had put most of my hair, and I think that's probably the problem, because it had rained this week and it had loosened it up a little bit. So I have this spray bottle here that has water and conditioner. It's Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla conditioner in here, and then I think the Aussie Moist Deep Conditioner, the 3-Minute Miracle, in here mixed together. You can use anything really, or whatever your hairstylist recommends you, but I just had this already preset. I also don't put my hair in a style part either, so yeah. So this is like a week-ish update, and then the when it rained, it kind of broke the cast. It was outside with going for walks and stuff. So yeah, this is my hair. I'm so used to it being so much bigger than this, so it makes me a little like discouraged, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. I can rock with it. I can make it work. This is the other side. This is like the back-ish, and I just got a cut, and I'm wearing it to the side because I also cut my hair in bangs, obviously. Oh wait, no, not, I can't say obviously, it's not captured in the video, but yeah, this is my hair. You can't really see it. It looks dark, but it's like a plum purple color. You can see now. I'm sorry I'm hot and sweaty. I just came from work and these lights is bright. So yeah, shout out to my hair being purple finally. So I've been planning this for I want to say months-ish. I actually wanted to be purple before I wanted to be teal, but like I said, Candice convinced me to do teal because she wanted me to do teal, so I was like, okay, sure, whatever. But yeah, here we are. We're plum. I actually wanted to have it, my inspiration was Justine Skye, her purple hair, but you know, not everything can come out like exactly like the picture. So yeah, I think my hair would have to have been like lighter than it was to get to that purple. So this was like 3 different purple rinses in one. So yeah, get into it. My hair looks black from afar, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, when you see me in person, or you get good photographs, you'll see it's purple, but like in video it looks black, except for like my roots, as you can see. So yeah, let's get into that. Peace. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, comment down below if you want to change your hair color and talk to me. I had to let it grow on me. Maybe if I wash it, whenever I do wash it, I go buy hair again and maybe like take some of the darkness out. It may come out lighter, but then it show like, oh, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it being this purple because you can see the dimensions more and so in person. But yeah, maybe when I wash it, it'll probably show out more. But like, comment, tell me how you feel about purple hair. Tell me if you want to do purple hair. Tell me any color you like or any color you want to do to your hair. And see you in the next video. Peace.